Good morning. I've got this really overgrown Crimson Barberry that needs some trimming and cleanup, so that's what we're going to get to right now. I'm just using a basic old Black & Decker. It's called a power cut. Just uses a 20-volt battery, and this one will probably die pretty soon, but stay with me. Kind of find it best to kind of work on maybe one side of the bush at a time. And before you know it, it starts to shape up pretty good. I'll try to keep you someplace where you can keep seeing the progress here. A lot of clippings to clean up from this one. Kind of moves along pretty quick. Just working these little sections at a time. This is really overgrown. This is the first cut of the year on this, by the way. As my landscape is so overgrown this year, it's going to need a miracle to fix it. Pretty sad shape there. My back might be to you here a little bit. Can't help it. I'm gonna go get a little rake, clean this up. Get some of them sprigs off the top so I can see what I'm cutting. Maybe the bigger rake will be better for this. Not sure. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, they're doing a better job. Of course, you're not going to get 100% of this unless you pick through it with your fingers, but I'm not going to do that. I don't mind trimming, but I don't like to clean up so much. But honestly, it is what it is. Got to do it. You always miss a couple. No matter how you go back and forth, you're always going to miss a few. Just happens that way. I think the trick for me is to just go slow. The slower you go, the more you can get in one pass, one cut. Yeah, it's shaping up nicely. Not much more to do. I just got to reach those that center section there. This is long overdue this year. I will have to do this again, probably in August, probably mid-August, and then maybe again in the winter, right before the winter season. It is what it is. All right. Let's rake this a little bit and see if we can get it cleaned up. The least favorite part for me is the cleanup. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It just is what it is, right? You've heard that before. People say that it is what it is. But it's not looking too bad. Not shabby. Not an eyesore anymore. At least it's not an eyesore, Mama. Yeah. Okay. When you go through it like this, then you have other ones that you know you can see you've missed, and they stand up, and you can go back and get them. Yeah, see? Yeah. That's okay, though, because that way you get everything. You don't come back a week later and say, why did I miss that, right? Or I could have done a better job. Well, now I'll do the better job from the get-go. Right from the get-go. It's like these here. I'm not going to get 100% of these up off the ground, but most of them that I do are going in the barrel, and the rest of them I'll mow up. Mow up, baby, mow up. Ah, dear. Like these little sprigs here, I don't care about those. Those will go right in the mower. If I tried to go right across this whole thing with the mower, it'd be a disaster. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I have a John Deere with a power bagger on it, and I went over something like this last year with it, and it got all jammed up in there. I had to take it apart. It was just too much, too fast for it. Well, too much, too fast, baby. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on. And then one of my other jobs today, I have a few more of these to trim, but maybe not today. Maybe tomorrow. But I have a grass and weed killer I have to put down in the backyard, all along my back. It's a mess of weeds. I got to clean them up. All right, let's get those stragglers off of there now, and then we'll put these in the trash can. See how these are sticking up? We're gonna get them now. You see how much these come up? Kind of like when you go to the barber and they make a second pass on your hair. This is kind of like that. That was fine. That's a little more finished looking. I'll tell you one thing. My daughter, she loves trimming the hedges, but she's a busy lady. I guess in a way it can be kind of artistic. Not autistic, but artistic. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this now. I'm happy with that. That'll work for me. I know you're probably out there saying, but you missed a couple. Well, my dad used to say you'll never see that from the Pawtucket Avenue bar. And you won't. Like I said, there's going to be some stragglers down here, but don't let that bother you because I'm going to be cutting the grass within the next day or two. These will all get picked up. You'll never know they were there. Oops, that's not what I was planning on. Look at that. Yeah, that's that. Let's get a little bit more of this and one more sweep of this, and then we're done here on this side. Okay. Oh, my microphone just fell off. Come on back. Better luck next time, they say. That's half the rake up from this. I guess it wasn't that bad. Get the other side and we'll be done with this one. You know, you can have so much fun trimming a bush, right? Don't go there. Probably like 4 or 5 pounds in here. That's about it. This will be going out for yard waste on Thursday morning. Thursday morning is my trash day. And starting maybe like May 1st, I think, or April 1st, they take yard debris. So any kind of stuff you put in a barrel, the guys will come pick it up, put it in the truck, take it away. Take it away, Rosedale. Not too much of this left anyway. And Papa Mows Stuff will have another project completed. I'll come by later with the blower, clean this all up. You'll never know it was here. Come on. And that's it. That's the cleanup. Part 2, the cleanup, the sequel. Part 2, the sequel. Come on. Right all out of there. All right. Okay. And that's it. Bush is looking great. Most of the debris picked up. On to the next task. Thanks for watching.